One of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. EA Sports College Football continues with a late season Week 12 showdown here. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the San Diego State Aztecs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
I caught up with the Oregon State head coach before the game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they adjust. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
And the Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. Oh, pressure's coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. Gives it. At the 20, he's got space. Flying down the left side. Inside the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Aztecs. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish by demoralizing this run defense with a 92-yard sprint to the house. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Beavers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Lots of running room. Past the 30. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Beavers!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point is good. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. He's running free down the middle. The 30, at the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, San Diego State!
And just like that, man, tick for tack. You make a big play, put a touchdown on the board, they answer right back. One play response to say, we can do this too. Explosive fireworks going here in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Looking downfield, it's Douglas. Lets it fly. Makes the catch. It's Bostic. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, they're looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On the option. Now the toss. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finds a man in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
He now has 110 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. It's Douglas. Escapes the pressure going right. And he'll be shoved out of bounds right at the 4-yard line. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Touchdown, Oregon State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. And he was loose and out. And doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Not a lot of room to field this one. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Douglas. Right side, it's Bostic. Oh, he's got some space. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect way to wrap up the first quarter. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Maybe some room here. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Got enough for the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the...
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Makes the catch, and he's free. 30, the 20.
Man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
And they tacked on the extra point. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. Looking to throw, it's Douglas. They'll try to answer that. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
It's
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Motion from the wideout. Fighting off the defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. They give it back to him. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, it's Douglas. Rushes on. Gets rid of it.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Looking for the marker. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted a 4th down to keep the drive going. After picking up the 1st down, they still have to move quickly here.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Brings it in down the left side. To the house. Touchdown, Beavers!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Aztec sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
All right, Holly. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Tompkins. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Aztecs will hustle to the line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Under pressure. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now San Diego State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Leaping grab for a big gain. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Hauls it in. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job.
Touchdown, San Diego State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the two-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air, it's Douglas. Left side is Hope. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's Hope. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Catching up with the Beavers head coach at the half. He is not surprised this running back hit the Heisman pose in that mid-celly. He said he is continuing to be such a...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the 3rd quarter.
Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Burrowing for yardage. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that lead grows even bigger. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think...
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the gun, he stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, looking for a man. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Encroachment defense. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Defense will back up and make things a little easier here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Ready? Ready, go. Ready, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he will score.